Yeah, you guys are ready to party. And I have a cop look, so I apologize for that in New York. Because my problem is I don't look like a nice cop who would help you. I look like a very jerky Staten Island, keep it moving. I'm going to racially profile you type cop, and that's not who I am as a person. That's the look that I have, though. I have this look like I don't care if Obama won. Get out of the car. We have a problem. We have a problem. And we have a problem because I was too short to play high school football. So I'm insecure and I have to take it out on others because my father couldn't show me love. I was dating this girl. She's like, Mike, you look so much like a cop. Why don't you just become a cop? I'm like, I respect the police. I just couldn't wear a uniform to work every day. Then she was like, why don't you just become an undercover cop? I was like, well, I hate to point out the obvious here, but if I look like a cop, right? Chances are I wouldn't be that effective undercover. She was not a smart girl. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, everybody. I went online to become a private detective. It was a private detective school online, and I paid online. I never heard from them again. I thought to myself, I either got ripped off, or this is my first case. Thank you. This is a nice mixtape show, because you know what? A mixed crowd, white and black, coming together. We're doing it. Are we doing it? We are mixing it up, right? I think we are. I was following an African-American gentleman around a drugstore like 3 months ago. That's how I celebrate Black History Month. And he was not happy, okay? I don't know if he was mad because I was following him or because I kept calling him Dwayne Reed. But he was not having it at all. Thank you. Okay, black people, if you laugh, the white people will freeze for 5 seconds. And they'll look at you to make sure it's funny. Okay, it's gonna be any racial joke, there'll be a 5-second white guilt delay, okay? The white people are gonna freeze, they're gonna look at you, okay? If they see teeth, then they're gonna laugh. They're gonna be, because it's dimly lit in here, that's why. Black and white people were coming together in this country. Back in the 50s, white and black people couldn't even drink out of the same water fountains, guys. Look at us now. Nobody drinks out of water fountains. Am I right? Am I right? Because homeless people are bathing in them. I give to the homeless, everybody, but I'm a Christian dude. I give to the homeless. I can't give any more money. I live in New York too long. I give the perfect thing, fortune cookie. Because that's food and advice at the same time. It's like, wow, no, I'm not hungry. Here's a message. You need some clinical strength deodorant, all right? Clinical strength, because your stench is a medical problem. Oh my God. Good looking out, everybody. We are kicking it. At least 10 of us are in the crowd. Me and 10 people are having a lot of fun. This is a hot show. We're doing it. I don't want to brag, ladies, but I shop at the Old Navy. So, yeah, Old Navy. I got a gift certificate to the Old Navy. I think when somebody gives you a gift certificate to the Old Navy, it's like they're saying, look, I want you to get some new clothes, but I still don't want you to look that nice. I want you to be the best looking guy at your volunteer fire department, because that's my look too, cop, volunteer, firefighter. Do you guys think that firefighters have beef with volunteer firefighters? I think so, because volunteer firefighters are so cocky. It's like they're saying to firefighters, I can do your entire job in my spare time. They're laying off firefighters in New York. Did you guys know that? If you were a firefighter and you got laid off, wouldn't you just become an arsonist till they gave you your job back as a firefighter? That's what I would do. I'm so vengeful. I don't have that much money, everybody, okay? I don't have a lot of money. Don't have a lot of cheddar. This is what I do when I want to feel like I have money. You could try this. I take a $100 bill. I go to the dollar store. I buy one item. It makes me feel like a pimp. Last time at the dollar store, I throw down my hundo. This cashier takes my hundo, throws it up to the light like it might be fake. Have you ever had that, where a cashier really examines your money? I'm like, first of all, you don't work for the Treasury Department, okay? You're a dollar store cashier. You made some mistakes in your life, all right? Stop trying to Elliot Ness my money home with your litmus configuration. I know what you're doing, litmus configuration. I have an online degree in private detective. How dare you? Because do you guys remember when I told that joke earlier on the comedy set? She determines it's real, hands me back my change. By this time, I got a little bit of an anger problem, so I take each bill she hands me back, I hold it up to the light. I sent her a message. You don't trust me, I don't trust you. Out of my face. Out of my face, out of my face. I don't know, man. Best part of looking like a cop in my neighborhood is when I catch teenagers smoking weed. I like that a lot. Because I take their weed, I let them off with a warning. Take the weed back to my apartment, AKA headquarters. I smoke it, I stare at my cat. Have you ever done that? Have you ever gotten high, stared at your cat, tried to hypnotize him into doing karaoke? It's fun stuff, everybody. I recently had jury duty. Just some advice if you ever have jury duty, never show up in a karate outfit. They don't like that. So the guy was like, are you here for jury duty? I'm like, I'm here to seek justice. Now get your hands off my gi. My sensei would not like you touching my gi. That's my karate uniform, everybody, my gi. They lift my gi, they took my belt. Do you believe that? I guess they were intimidated by the color yellow, because that's my skill level. I'm a yellow belt. I look like a jerk. Karate guy, no belt. I didn't even look like a karate guy. You know what I look like? A chef. I look like a chef. It's like I can't even punch or kick you, but I'd like to start you off with an appetizer. Maybe a soup. Oh my God. Cinco de Mayo, did you guys have a good one? Yeah? One lady did, and two ladies. You know what's the worst thing about Cinco de Mayo? Seis de Mayo. Because you have to apologize for everything you did on Cinco de Mayo. I'm sorry I gave your sister a dirty Sanchez. I got caught up in the holiday. I got caught up in the spirit of the holiday. Not so much. How many of you guys have kids? Kids? Where are my Latinos? Kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. We're at a mixtape comedy show. Don't you dare judge me. I'll tell you what I see in my neighborhood, everybody. Kids on leashes. Parents, do you have your kids on leashes? Okay, because it's weird when I'm walking my dog and we encounter a kid on a leash. It's the most awkward face-off in the city. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's confused. Even the kid knows something's wrong. He doesn't know what. He knows something's wrong. Kid makes the first move. He starts petting the dog. I make it weird for the parent. I start petting the kid like he's a dog. Scratching his stomach, feeding him from my pocket. Now I can't live next to a school. That's clean, right? That's a clean joke. It's a pedophile joke, but it's clean. I don't like these lazy fathers either. They walk around with babies in pouches attached to the fronts of their bodies. Have you seen that? That's the most gangster thing I've ever seen in my life. That says, look, I get women pregnant. I make them have the baby, then I wear the baby as jewelry. Get your Cadillac medallion. I got a newborn around my neck. Oh, snap. Check out my son. Doubled up on the sun. I doubled up on the sun. I just double up on the sun sometimes. So, what's it going to be, guys? Biggie or Tupac? Are you guys East Coast or West Coast? Biggie? I'm a Tupac guy. I live in New York, but I'm a Tupac guy. And I'll tell you why. I'm Tupac, yeah. I'm Tupac. White people, let me explain. Black people, I'll handle this. Let me handle this, because everybody needs to be on the same page at the Mixtape show, all right? Who is Tupac, you're wondering, okay? Black Jesus, that's who he is. Yes. Yes. It's going to be a hip-hop Easter when there's a Tupac resurrection. Machiavelli. He will rise again. I like Tupac because he's crazy and compassionate at the same time. I listen to him, I want to do crazy, compassionate things. Like a drive-by shooting, but in a hybrid car. So that sends a great message. I'm going to try to kill all you people. But for those of you who live, let's protect Mother Earth. And I spell Earth with a PH, because that's how they do it on the streets. Everybody, that's how they're doing it on the streets right now. That's how they're doing it on the streets. I'm a Catholic, though. Catholics. I tricked one of my Jewish friends into coming to church with me, and 20 minutes in, he was like, Mike, this is the most awkward wine tasting event I have ever been to in my life. I'm like, look, that's a very old Cabernet that he's swirling around up there, and it comes with a free wafer, so why don't you be a little more appreciative? I love God, but how much faith in the Catholic Church. So when I donate now, I make my checks out directly to Jesus. And the priest gets pissed. He's like, we can't cash these checks. It is impossible for us to cash these checks. And my response is, all things are possible through Christ. How dare you? My Lord and Savior, watch your tone. Don't you dare.